What is up, everybody? We are back. It is Monday, the 2nd of August, 2021. I cannot believe it's already August. It's been one heck of a year full of blessings and growth, to be honest with you. But all of that growth does not come without a price. And today I want to talk about burnout. Burnout in business, also burnout in terms of your OCD and anxiety recovery. So this might be for some people, it might not be for others, but that's what this channel is about. So let's get into it. Now, you guys all know that I deal with OCD and anxiety. And whenever my OCD or my anxiety is at a high, I tend to burn out faster. Now, I've become better at dealing with the anxiety and not letting it come into my work life or my home life, but there's sometimes that happens. So recently I hired a new employee. He's been working with me for probably about a month now, and that's been going great in the terms of in the physical terms of things. He's helping me with all the work. My body is feeling better. It gives me more time to work on estimates, things like that. But it is also a lot of mental energy. It can be really exhausting on your emotional sense, being with somebody all day, keeping them motivated, really being that leader. You know, it takes a lot of energy. And recently I've been feeling burned out. I mean, I've been dealing with a little bit of OCD, anxiety type stuff, trying to fight some compulsions, which is kind of a little bit new again. You know, I had a long stint where things were going great. And just recently I've been getting triggered by a lot of things. I've been kind of falling back into old OCD themes, worrying about stuff that's kind of magical thinking type things. So with all that going on in your mind, and then having to lead a crew, lead a guy and keep him motivated and working, it's really been a lot. And I felt really burnt out. And the way that I know I'm feeling burnt out is when I just feel the fatigue in my body. I feel less patient with other people, and it's important to be able to check yourself on that, because no matter how we're feeling, we can't go out and do a bad service because we're tired, or be short with a client because we're just in a mood that day. You know, these clients are the ones that keep us in business, that pay our bills, that pay our employees' bills. So we have to always treat them with respect no matter how we're feeling. So some things that I'm going to try to do to deal with burnout is schedule a couple easy days. It kind of worked out because my employee wanted a couple days off, so I gave him those days off. And although I worked during those days, today being one of them, I scheduled easier days. I scheduled days where I had some more time in the morning, where I could go outside and deal with some prayer and deal with my daughter in the morning, without being so rushed, have a little bit more time in the morning. I also have scheduled some of these days so that I get off a little bit earlier. And now that's not always possible, but I think it's important to make that happen when you're starting to feel burnt out, because, you know, there's all sorts of, you know, different theories on it. You know, a lot of people say, you know, push through, no one cares. And although that's fine, it doesn't always work out, especially as a small business owner when you're doing the job of multiple people. I don't know if pushing through is always what's important. Now, we have to meet our deadlines. We have to get the things done that we've committed to, but I think it's important to scale back a little bit for a couple days, because you want to enjoy this time. There's going to come a time, if you keep working on your business, where you're so busy, you're constantly moving and working. And if you're at that point, that's great. But I think it's important to take care of your emotional and physical health as well, because that's what's going to keep you going long term. So like always, like this video so other people can find it. Leave me a comment of some ways that you deal with burnout in business and in your mental health. And like always, subscribe. We are halfway to 300. We are at, I think, 256 and holding strong. Let's get to 300 subscribers. Thank you all. Hit the subscribe button. Bye.